Evan McPherson has this one teed up.
And off we go from Seattle.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Out of the gun, Smith.
This is Fant on the short completion.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing on third down, Smith.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Smith.
He'll find Metcalf.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
A couple extra tight ends are in, third and goal from the 1.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the... Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bengal 1st down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
On 2. Stop.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back.
And he gets it down to the 32. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
11 Thomas.
3rd and 2, now Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd.
And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted.
Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 29.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that second level and third, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead.
Now Myers for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
On 1.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they let him down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Burrow on play action.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
13.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
53.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
Pass complete. He's got Smith and Jigba.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On 1st down, Smith.
Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Running right, here's Walker. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. This complete to Lockett. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Geno.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll power his way up near the 25. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
And that one complete once again to Higgins. He'll get it inside the 20.
And finally taken down at the 15. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
To the air again, Burrow.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks
Gun.
9-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
11, 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's first and 10. Hand off here to Walker. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
To throw on second down is Smith. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, 56 yards. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we start. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Off to the races. Jamar Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. On second down, here's Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
11.
Burrow will throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Chris Evans taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
Into space at the 45.
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46.
A give for Walker running right. Down to the 42, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Snowball.
To throw is Smith.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Seattle Seahawks.
On the give, it's Walker.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
80 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. They run again with Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Ken Walker.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
11-90.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Here's 2nd down. Here's Burrow.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Smith. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. And that should just about do it. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake.